Grab a few bags of wood rose curls from Dollar Tree and make these DIY Christmas ornaments with me. I saw this idea on Pinterest and I can't remember who did it, so if someone can tell me, I'd love to give credit. And it was just making pine trees out of these little wooden rose curls. So I'm gonna try to make an ornament out of this. And so you just stack 3 little rose curls and it makes a pine tree. And I wanted a little bit more contrast on my rose curls, so I just took a little bit of Waverly Antique Wax and I brushed just the tiniest bit onto the edges of those rose curls to kind of make them stand out a little bit. I just wanted more dimension between the wood and the shaved part of the wood that was already a little bit darker, but I just wanted to make it even more dark and stand out. Totally optional, you don't have to do this part. So do that to all 3 of the rose curls. I'm going to speed this up. And then Dollar Tree has these little wooden dowels that come in a 10-pack. They're very thin. Cut like a 2-inch section of one, just long enough to make a little tree stem, and then stain that with the antique wax as well. Now it's time to hot glue the trees together. So add a bunch of hot glue in the bottom of your tree, put the wooden dowel in place, and you may have to kind of hold it in place as the hot glue dries so it doesn't go wonky in one direction or another. And then use hot glue to hot glue the 3 sections of your tree together. And then you have this little rose curl wooden pine tree. And then to make the hanger, I first cut a piece of just scrap cardstock, and I drew on the back of it a star with a pencil. And it doesn't have to be a perfect star. In fact, I think this looks better if it's kind of a more arts and craftsy looking star, not exactly perfect. But then just take scissors and cut out your star. And then just grab a little bit of gold rub and buff and paint one side of your little paper star. And it seriously takes the tiniest bit. I put way too much. It takes the tiniest bit of rub and buff. And so while that's setting aside to dry, you can make the little hanging topper for the ornament. And so I just took a length of twine and I made a knot, but before I tied the knot, I stuck in a piece of faux, I think this is faux boxwood. I always just have random faux greenery on hand for little projects like this when I just need a tiny little sprig. I just cut off what I need. And the reason why I did this is I thought it would be easier to tie that or to hot glue that twine knot to the top of the tree. I thought I would have some issues getting that faux greenery to hot glue just because it's all so small. And so I just put a dab of hot glue on top of my tree, and then you press the knot right into that dab of hot glue. I'm sorry I kind of got out of frame here and things got blurry, but you can kind of get the gist of what's going on there. And then on the front of the knot, on the front of the ornament, add another dab of hot glue, and then put your little star in place there so you have a little star on top of your Christmas tree. I made a few of these mini tree ornaments to decorate my dining room Christmas tree, and I think they look so cute. I hope you enjoyed this Dollar Store Christmas craft. Until next time, happy making.